Circa 2012, the hashtags F your beauty standards and body positivity went viral. And for a moment, it felt like we had achieved world peace. The sun shone brighter, world hunger solved. Our differences celebrated. People of all colors and nations came together, singing Kumbaya under the plus-sized rainbow. Body positivity became a cultural force. We stopped sucking in, we started showing up. Way up. And not even a decade later, we're right back where we started. Only this time, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the fountain of youth. Or should I say, the injection of Ozempic chic. Get it? Because you inject Ozempic like you inject heroin and heroin chic. Yeah, okay. Hello and welcome back to The Skinny Side. If you're new, I'm Vanessa, but you can call me Ness, a professional nerd obsessed with how humans work. And now, just a girl who's lost over 130 pounds and counting. Let's dive in. So, Ozempic. Today we'll be unpacking what Ozempic, the so-called miracle weight loss drug, really says about us as not just individuals, but as a society, and our inherent fear of fatness, and the lies we've been sold in the name of self-love. Spoiler alert, this isn't just about a drug. It's about the death of a movement and the birth of a new body hierarchy. And yeah, it's gonna sting a little, literally. Ozempic wasn't made to make you pretty. It was actually designed to help regulate your blood sugars. And yet here we are watching celebrities and your Aunt Maggie, who used to comment about your body growing up, slim down without a single lifestyle change. It's not a prescription anymore. It's an aesthetic. And I touched on this briefly in my very first video on the channel. And now that thinness is accessible by monthly injection, we have to ask, did we ever really believe in body positivity? Was this all a facade? Was this just a band-aid trying to cover a wound that needed stitches? I guess we were all just waiting for the next shortcut. Ozempic wasn't made to make you skinny. It was made to make you healthier, to help your pancreas chill out and to improve your insulin response. But that didn't stop the internet from turning it into the new fit tea or ballerina tea or whatever crazy wacko tea there is. I'm pretty sure I've tried every one of them. But just with more FDA approval and less diarrhea. Anyways, it's not a prescription anymore. It's a personality. I mean, people are so proud to be like, oh yeah, I'm on it, you know? It's something prideful. It's not healthcare. It's hot girl culture. It just reminds me of that South Park episode about Ozempic. You know, like your aunt is on it, your boss is on it, that girl who used to bully you in the 8th grade, probably on her 3rd injection too, and already planning a summer bikini haul on TikTok. It's quite ironic because like looking back, I just remember how we were all chanting, all bodies are good bodies, right? Being all cutesy and spreading the Kumbaya song until the injections hit the group chat. Suddenly, everyone who loved themselves at any size started looking suspiciously snatched. And we don't body shame here. We support anyone who loves to be healthy, get on that game. Like, I truly believe that every single human being needs to be at a healthy weight. That is just the baseline. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people did not believe in body positivity. They were just waiting for a shortcut. We traded radical self-love for radical self-modification. And Ozempic is just the latest gateway drug to self-erasure, quite literally 1 pound at a time. It just goes to show how quickly people are willing to ditch their so-called values and morale the minute they find a solution to their insecurity. Ozempic works because it plays on our deepest cultural programming, that thin is good and fat is failure. We can't help that we have been conditioned to believe that. And let's be honest, it's never just about health. Because if it were, people would have celebrated Adele before the weight loss. They would have celebrated Lizzo before the weight loss, not afterwards. Ozempic isn't making us thin. It's exposing that we were never okay with being fat. We pretend to be body positive until someone gets too big. We clap for confidence until someone loses the weight we said we loved on them. I mean, with Lizzo, like everyone is now coming for her, being really angry at her. I remember I think it was during like the pandemic when she did like a juice fast or something or whatever, like a detox. And people were coming at her like, oh my gosh, you're trying to lose weight. You're going against what you stand for. Like, oh my gosh, can I like not be healthy? It's so weird. It is so weird how people just feel entitled to your body. And you know, this exposes us as a society and how we just do not want to say the truth. You know, here's the truth. Most of us would rather be skinny and insecure than fat and confident. I'm just going to say it like that. And you know what? I get it. And that is where I'm currently at. I've already lost 130 pounds and still have more to go. But this took more than just weight loss regimes like exercise and diet for me to achieve that. I literally had to change my mindset to start losing weight. And I talk about this in my second video on the channel. Really go in depth about my story and how I ended up losing the weight. I used to lie to myself too. I didn't hold myself accountable. I thought I was healthy, but I was not. Like I used to be winded just from walking a few steps. Like that's how bad it was. That is a lie that we tell ourselves when deep down, I really hated how I felt in my body. Not because of fat phobia, but because of how much I'd given up on myself. Losing over 130 pounds didn't just change my body, it changed the way I showed up for me. And if you're here watching this, feeling like you're not enough unless you're thin, I want you to know something. You are not broken, you are just fed up and maybe finally ready to fight for the version of yourself you've buried under food, fatigue, internalized shame and guilt, and false empowerment. We post about loving ourselves and then track every calorie like it's a federal investigation. We're so hypocritical to the point where we even lie to ourselves. And that needs to end today. And I believe in you. You don't need to be on Ozempic either to feel validated or comfortable in your own skin. You know, my favorite quote by Coriolanus is how humans are just so fickle. The plebeians are fickle. We say health at every size, then get mad when Lizzo loses weight, as if she owes anyone a waistline. We say all bodies are good bodies, but we scroll past fat bodies and only double tap the ones shaped like hourglasses. So what does Ozempic really say about us? It really shows that we are not ready to face the truth, that we still measure worth in waistlines, and whether you have a double chin or not. That we want change, but only if it comes in a cute pen and a prescription bottle. And listen, I am not here to shame your choices. Whatever it is you want to do, I'm here to make your choices visible, to show you that change is possible, but change cannot happen in denial. It happens in honesty, accountability. Over here, we are all about skinny truths, not skinny lies. So tell me in the comments, do you think body positivity is dead? I'll be responding to the best takes. Remember, it's not just about being skinny. It's about being skinny.